Hi everyone, I am back with another Mickey and Minnie card. This one is for Easter, so let's go ahead and get started. Everything is pre-cut and all that stuff, so let's go ahead and get our scoring done. There's some stuff. So your cardstock base is going to be cut at 4 1/4 by 11. You're going to go ahead and score that in 3 places. At 1, 6 3/8, and 6 1/2. And we're going to go ahead and fold on these score lines here, which sometimes takes a little convincing because they are kind of close together. So let's make sure this is straight. Then we'll fold on that second one. Just like that. So there we've got our 2 top score marks folded. So we'll go ahead and score up from the bottom piece. Give that a good press there. And now we will go ahead and shape our matchbook. Just like that. And grab our stapler. Whatever stapler that you're using. And go not all the way up to the top, but not quite in the middle. So probably 2/3. Like that. So let's get our layering done here. So what I have are these 2 prints here and just some pretty blue cardstock from Recollections at Michael's. This is the paper pad that we are using. It's a Paper Studio from Hobby Lobby. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the bottom one. And my mat, if I could speak, my mat measures 4 1/8 by 7/8. So we're going to use our printed piece and go ahead and layer that on top. And this measures 4 by 3/4. So we're just going to get this piece on first. It's not straight. Well, it was straight, but it's not even. So I'll try to even this out. There we go. Now we'll go ahead and attach this to the bottom part of our card. Which is going to cover up the staples on the bottom. There we go. Just like that. So our top pieces are cut at 4 by 4 1/4. We'll just attach this to our mat. And the mat is cut at 4 1/8 by 4 3/8. So we'll just get this centered. Get that on there like that. We'll go ahead and attach this to the front. Now if you wanted to spice these up a little and put some ribbon or some twine or you know, other things like that, totally could. You just want to do that before you go ahead and attach the front. So let's get this centered on here. So there we have the front. Now we're going to go ahead and attach the inside real quick, which is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And I know I don't do these in the same order per each video. I don't think it really matters what order you do it in. I'm just going to center that. Okay, so now we're going to do some stamping. And I'm using the Teeny Tiny Wishes again. And I'm using the Happy Easter right here. I'm using Memento Dewdrop Summer Sky. It's a really light blue. I was going through the paper pad when I first got it and trying to figure out what ink colors I had that would match. And I don't actually have a lot of Stampin' Up! Colors that match this paper pad, so that's okay. We're going to use Memento. So I'm going to use my word window punch and just punch out my Happy Easter. Just like that. Then I'm actually going to grab a scrap piece of the light blue that I did forget. So I can punch my modern label out. And like I've said in previous videos, you don't have to have the modern label punch. I just happen to have it, so I'm going to use it. So you can use whatever punch that you have. So I'm going to go ahead and put my rhinestones on here. It's got these little tiny rhinestones. And I usually like to put the rhinestones first because they actually help guide my sentiment to be in the center. So I'm going to go ahead and attach that. That's my tweezers here. Let's put this right in the middle. We'll put some dimensionals on the back of this. Where did I put them? Here they are. So we'll get 2 on there. Then we will go ahead and close this up. I'm going to line it up on my little grid here. Go ahead and center this. So there we have our Happy Easter. Now we'll just take our Mickey heads, see 2 of them, and line them up however you like. So just go ahead and get them glued down. Okay. Make sure these are sticking. So we'll go ahead and put Minnie's bow on, and it's just tied from some Michael's ribbon. It's just it's like 50 cents a roll, and I like the eyelet ribbon. They do have the regular solid ribbon also. Minnie's a very girly girl, so I prefer the eyelet ribbon when I'm tying bows for her. So there's her bow. So we're basically done with the whole front of the card. Now we're just going to open up the inside and do some stamping. And again, I'm using my itty bitties. So whatever little stamp that you guys have would work perfectly fine. I'm just using this little tiny Easter egg here. And I've been stamping 3 little stamps, just alternate directions on the inside like that. So there we have our Easter Mickey and Minnie matchbook card. That looks like that. There's a little side view. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this one as much as you have the rest, and I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!